Hello and welcome to Business Weekly on Citi TV. My name is Pius Amihere Eduku, and coming up in this edition, government raises 438 million cedis worth of bids in its first 10-year domestic bond, and Bank of Ghana set to roll out new policies that will prevent managing directors of foreign banks to occupy board chair positions at the same time. Details of these stories plus others coming up in this edition. In our first story, government has accepted 438 million cedis worth of bids in its first 10-year domestic bond issued on Thursday. The bond was issued at a rate of 19% and matures in 2026. Citi Business News understands that the total subscription was 726 million cedis, which represented over 200% of the 200 million cedis targeted by government. Proceeds of the bonds are expected to retire maturing debt and also finance government infrastructure expenditure. Now, the Bank of Ghana is set to roll out stricter policies that will prevent the managing directors of foreign banks to occupy the board chair positions of their banks at the same time. According to the second deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Esiama, the board composition of banks will also be reformed. In the related development, banking consultant Nana Otue Champon has allayed fears that a new banking rule that will bar MDs of banks from serving more than 15 years will affect current CEOs who have served beyond the limit. Now, Nana Otue Champon explains that the regulation will not take a retrospective effect because the Constitution of Ghana frowns on such laws. We stay in the banking industry because new figures released by the Bank of Ghana has shown that demand for loans for house purchases has declined despite an ease in access to credit by commercial banks in the country. Now, according to the report, demand for mortgage loans in July this year hit about -5% in net percentage, the lowest demand recorded within 8 months from December last year. Meanwhile, some bankers who have been speaking on the matter have blamed the development on the general slowdown in economic activities and a weak purchasing power among Ghanaians. We now turn our attention to the economy, and the Ghana Revenue Authority will from January 1st next year prevent persons who default tax obligations access to visas, passports and driver's license. It follows the implementation of the new Income Tax Act 2015. The Assistant Commissioner of the Ajabaka Small Taxpayers Office of the GRA, Elizabeth Hammond, explains the development is to ensure tax compliance. Meanwhile, some Ghanaian taxpayers who have been speaking on the matter say the move is a misplaced one. We stay with the economy because the Institute of Certified Economists of Ghana has ruled out any likely effect on the performance of the cedi against the dollar in the short to medium term following the election of a new president in the United States. Global markets, including currency markets, were rattled after Donald Trump was elected the 45th president of the USA. But the CEO of the Institute of Certified Economists Ghana, Daniel Amate Enim, says the cedi is only likely to experience a significant change with the outcome of the election and the Christmas festivities coming up. Now, some customers of GKM Microfinance have threatened to hit the street if their Registrar General's Department fails to address all anomalies regarding the payment of their locked-up cash. Now, the official liquidator early this week assured that it is embarking on a process to get all inconsistencies addressed. But speaking on the matter, a spokesperson for the aggrieved customers of GKM, Fred Kuyole, said they are dissatisfied with the work by the official liquidator. We end with some news from the oil and gas industry, and the FPSO vessel for the Sankofa Jinyame oil and gas project is expected to arrive in the country by March next year, barring any last-minute hitch. This is according to the managing director of ENI Ghana, Fabio Cavana. Now, he says the construction works have advanced steadily and the vessel is set to arrive in the country for commercial exploration to commence in August 2017 as scheduled. That will be it for this week's edition of Business Weekly on Citi TV. For more of these stories, please log on to citibusinessnews.com. My name is Pius Amihere Eduku. Join us next week.